Hey guys, Mike from CCTV Camera Pros. In this video, I'm going to walk you through our different types of Viewtron AI security cameras in the hopes to create kind of a buyer's guide to help you select the best model for your security application. So I want to start by explaining what a Viewtron AI security camera is. Basically, it's an IP camera that has AI software that runs on it that can detect objects and activities related to security so that you can trigger video recording on the Viewtron NVR and also trigger alarm sequences if you want to. So for example, if you want to set up a perimeter or some type of intrusion area where when a person comes onto your property in that zone or crosses that line, you can trigger recording on the Viewtron NVR and you could get a push notification on your phone to let you know that that event happened. The huge benefit to AI cameras is the elimination of false alarms that traditional motion detection recording is very prone to. So before the advent of AI cameras, video analysis was used. When someone would come into an area or an object would come into an area, basically the pixels in the video were compared to detect motion. But that video motion, it didn't know the difference between a person walking into the area or a tree blowing into the wind, so it was extremely prone to false alarms. Viewtron AI security cameras eliminate almost 100% of those false alarms, and it's a huge time saver to be able to go back on the NVR, search for all of the AI object detection events and jump right to them. They're all annotated on the video timeline, and there's a search feature where you can look for all of these events instead of sifting through hours or days or weeks of video to figure out what happened. If you ever done that, you know, even with a sped up recording, it can take a lot of time. The AI cameras with the object detection events bookmark is a huge time saver. Okay, so let's start first with our general purpose Viewtron AI cameras. And these can detect people and vehicles. So you can set up intrusion zones or line crossing areas to where if a person or a vehicle enters that area or crosses that line, the alarm is triggered. You can trigger the video surveillance recording on the NVR, which was bookmarked so you can find it. And then you can optionally get a push notification on your phone. You could sound the buzzer on the NVR. And if you want, you can even trigger external sirens and lights if you connect them to the alarm panel on the NVR. We have these general purpose Viewtron AI cameras in 2 megapixel resolution, 4 megapixel resolution, and 4K. They all have built-in IR night vision. They could do the object detection in day and at night, even in zero light. Some of them have audio microphones, some don't. And then we have them in both dome and bullet styles. These are fixed lens cameras. So you just mount them, connect them to the PoE port on the NVR, and they fire up and they're pre-focused and they just work. Very simple and powerful. And because they're in an IP67 weatherproof housing, you can use them indoors and outdoors, even in very rainy and snowy areas. These things are rock solid with the IP67 weatherproof rating. Okay, so now let's get into some more specialized AI cameras that we carry. So our facial recognition and face detection cameras, they can also do human detection and vehicle detection, but you have to choose between either facial recognition or vehicle and human detection. You have to choose one or the other. And let me clarify what is meant by facial recognition. I'm not referring to recording video clear enough so that you can see a face when you look at the recorded video. I'm talking about automation where the face is recognized, compared to a database and can be used for things like access controls and alarms based on a specific face database. Most of our customers don't need that actually. They just want to be able to see video clear enough to recognize a face, which our general purpose Viewtron AI cameras do. However, there's other benefits to the facial recognition models. They have a higher powered processor in them, so the 4K resolution models can record at 30 frames a second. The general purpose models, they're limited to 20 frames, but 20 frames is an excellent frame rate and it's fine for almost all applications. We also have these in dome and bullet styles, but we have both fixed lens and motorized varifocal lens options available in the facial recognition category. We also have a 180-degree model, which I love, and I don't use the facial recognition AI on it. I use it for human detection and vehicle detection, both here at CCTV Camera Pros warehouse, as well as my home system. I love that camera because it also has the active deterrent lights and the active deterrent alarm speaker built in, which brings me to my next category. The next categories are active deterrent alarm security cameras, which you get all of the features of the general purpose AI. So you could do the vehicle detection, human detection, and you could switch it to the facial recognition mode if you choose. But the game changer of the active deterrent alarm security cameras is the built-in alarm light and speaker and microphone. So they allow you to sound a siren or a warning message when someone is detected or when a vehicle is detected. And they also let you turn an alarm light on that can flash red and blue to let the intruder know that the area is under surveillance. You can also come over the loudspeaker and talk to people via the two-way audio feature that's built into the mobile app that's included for free. By the way, in regards to the mobile app, all of these are completely integrated into the mobile app. The remote viewing is amazing on them, as is the interface to search and play back recorded video. And you can search all those AI events right on the mobile app for iPhone and Android. Okay, so the next category is our license plate recognition camera. And this is a very specific model that is designed specifically to detect license plates and automatically read the numbers and letters on them. Now, it's also required just to get a clear video of a plate. So even if you don't need the automation of reading the plate numbers and comparing it to a database, if you just want reliable license plate capture, clear enough video of a plate, you have to use the specific Viewtron license plate recognition camera. And because it's designed to be focused in on a plate detection zone, we almost always supply it with one of our general purpose cameras to act as the overview camera to get the overview of the vehicle and just the overview of the scene. And the license plate recognition camera is kind of usually mounted lower and really zeroed in on a single lane of traffic that is the license plate detection zone. With the automatic license plate recognition software that's built into it, you can use these for integrations with like gate systems and access control. But again, even if you're not doing that and you just want reliable license plate video capture, you do need to use a license plate recognition camera. Okay, the last category is our auto tracking PTZ cameras. These cameras can automatically pan, tilt, and zoom. You can also manually control them from the mobile app or the desktop apps or the NVR with pan, tilt, zoom controls. But the thing that's kind of unique about our Viewtron auto tracking PTZs is you could set a home position, set an intrusion zone or a line crossing area, and then when a person and or vehicle intrudes on that area, the camera can autonomously pan, tilt, and zoom to track that object while it's in view. Guys, if you have any questions about selecting the best Viewtron AI security camera for your application, if you need a system design, we almost always sell these systems with a Viewtron NVR and multiple cameras, and you need to mix and match different models. Me and the team here, we do designs and quotes all day for people. You can reach out to me anytime. I can be reached directly at mike@viewtron.com for questions. You could schedule a phone consultation with me, and I can obviously provide you with a quote for home, business, or government. Reach out to me anytime at mike@viewtron.com. I have demo videos of all these different types of Viewtron AI cameras on our video blog. If you want to see all the demo videos and learn more about Viewtron AI cameras, please visit www.viewtron.com/AI. Thank you for watching.